Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that Hope Logan might be the kind of person who always has a hard time making her own opinions, but in this case it looks like her heart knows what it wants. Hope Logan is using Finn as a answer, well, if not her heart, also at least her body. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. In a new interview with Soap Opera Digest, actress Annika Noel, who play Hope on the hit CBS Cleaner, says that there might be a good reason why Hope is acting the way that she's towards Finn. That's because she's maybe using him as an answer. The actress put it this way to the publication, "I still do and suppose she's inescapably reused her grief over the loss of Thomas and Douglas. This is surely her acting out, I suppose, in some ways, and it's surely told by that." The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that Hope is going to take Beth to the sanitarium over a fever when she can't reach her pediatrician. But luckily, it's Finn who comes to the deliverance. The Bold and the Beautiful spoiler, what's next for Hope and Finn? Annika trials, her fever starts to spike and Hope gets upset, so she textbooks Finn, just for advice, like, should I bring her to critical care? What do you suppose? And Finn, being the good croaker he is, says, you know what, don't indeed worry about it, I'll swing by on my way home from work. So he swings by and she sees him interact with her son. He is, of course, great with kiddies and has really cool band-aids and stuff for Beth to choose from. The actress also said, watching him interact with her son, it doesn't help her not suppose about him in a certain way, because he's fascinating and professional and eases her son's mind about getting a shot in all this kind of stuff. So, yeah, it doesn't help Hope put those passions away. It just kind of encourages her unhappy lust for the croaker. Of course, suckers will have to tune in to find out what will be coming. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers show that Hope Logan needs to decelerate down and really suppose about her opinions. While she was drawn to Thomas Forrester and indeed ruined her relationship with Liam Spencer to get it, she now has putatively forgot about Thomas since he went to Paris. Now her attention has turned to John Finn Finnegan in the strangest possible exchange ever. He has tended to her many times as a croaker. And now suddenly Hope is enamored by him and ready to risk it all for just a kiss. It's been a strange situation and bone that we suppose may mean there's further going on than meets the eye. What's going on with Hope? There may be commodity going on with Hope that would explain her unforeseen seductiveness with Finn and why she's so desperately pining attention. Is she doing this as a cry-estual for help? Maybe she thinks that by flirting with Finn, she's getting Steffy Forrester's attention, indeed if it's in a bad way. Or, maybe Hope's tone worth is so low right now that she actually doesn't care who she's effectively hurting and doing anything she can to feel more. It has us wondering if she needs a therapist or someone to help bring her back to normal, or if simply having Thomas around again will indeed her out. At the moment, however, commodity is surely wrong. Does she just want to hurt Steffy Forrester? Still, this could be a slim gymnastics of internal games to score points on Steffy, if there's nothing mentally wrong with Hope. It's no secret that Steffy and Hope don't like each other, but since Steffy has been trying to get relief of Hope for the future, maybe Hope is looking to take her down a cut or two. Sleeping with her man ought to be a good way to do that. It's not like Hope has to worry about Thomas or Liam poking in on her business, and if she pulls one over on Steffy, all the better. While there may really be commodity going on in Hope's head, it feels much more like a ploy to take down Steffy. What do you suppose? Will Hope kiss or sleep with Finn, and how will Steffy reply? Partake your studies and flash back to keep watching the CBS Cleaner to see what happens coming. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates tease that John Finn Finnegan could potentially act upon a suggestion he lately made to Hope Logan. Ignorant of Hope's passions for him, Finn subtly proposed the idea of introducing her to one of his associates. Finn Finnegan wants to help Hope Logan move on. Finn is determined to help Hope in moving on from Liam Spencer and Thomas Forrester, both men she's been hurt by and hurt in the history. He believes that playing matchmaker could be the result, and he knows lots of prospects to fix her up with, numerous right there in the sanitarium. Finn comforted Hope that there are other good guys out there who'll treat her right, and he's made it his charge to find them. Perhaps Finn will introduce Hope to one of his single croaker musketeers for a eyeless date, at least to test the waters if nothing differently. This might make Hope feel uncomfortable, but she may feel compelled to give it a chance and see if there's any chemistry. This trial could lead to disappointment. It's possible that Hope won't hit it off with her date, leading to disappointment, but that's an essential thread of courting. The date could feel like she's not into him as well. She might well end up daydreaming about Finn the entire time on this date and ultimately decide it's not going to work out, no matter how hot the Joe is. Still, the show could punctuate her frustration with courting, if Hope starts feeling like no bone can measure up to Finn. Steffy Forrester might support the idea of Hope moving on with someone different. Maybe Steffy could suggest a double date to see if this man can capture Hope's interest. Could the matchmaking idea work? Finn floated the idea of playing matchmaker, so let's entertain the study that he'll introduce Hope to implicit love interest from work and stopgap for a stroke of luck. Will Hope have to endure an uncomfortable regale with someone who falls short of her prospects? Could Finn's eyeless date setup end in a disastrous outgrowth? Of course that's always possible, but Finn is determined to at least give the idea a pass, indeed if eventually, it crashes and burns. Finn would be the most careful of matchmakers, icing there's nothing in Hope's implicit suitor's history that could be dangerous. Finn will take into account that Hope has a small son to consider should this be a real love match. A fashion showdown ahead? Perhaps the show could completely embrace this conception and gear up for another fashion-affiliated battle not too long agone. Eric Forrester's iconic designs were leveled against Ridge's more ultramodern creations. B&B could potentially set the stage for a classic Brooke versus a ultramodern Steffy showdown, easily. Steffy wasn't pleased with Ridge's inordinate admiration for Brooke and her accomplishments. Still, it could spell trouble for Brooke and turn into a fabulous conflict. If Steffy can assert her own vision at Forrester Creations. Can you imagine Steffy modeling her slice-edge sexy lingerie herself, against Brooke, who's old enough to be her mama? Brooke looks good for her age and dresses veritably youthful, but commodity tells us she may not be suitable to contend inversely with her stepdaughter. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers show that ever since Thomas Forrester left for Paris, it feels like Hope Logan fully forgot about everything she said about the new man he was and how his future was so bright. As soon as he was out of city, Hope's vision fell on John Finn Finnegan incontinently, and she has been annoying Steffy Forrester with how important time they spend together. While there presumably isn't important to worry about with Finn, Steffy still gives Hope the death gawk every chance she gets. While it's strange that Hope has developed this weird crush on Finn, let's not forget who the cheater in the marriage is. Steffy kissed Liam Spencer not long agone. And no way mentioned it to her hubby. So, does she have any right to be upset? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, suckers' reply to the plot. Observers were sure to let their voices be heard on an unsanctioned Instagram post from The Bold and the Beautiful. The post included a print of Hope and Finn looking at each other with the caption, "Does Steffy have reason to worry?" Then's what the suckers had to say about this plot, and no sense, this is bad. Beyond disgusting, Hope had way further chemistry with Thomas, and like so numerous have said, this plot is just straight bad jotting. It makes no sense at all whatsoever. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.